Pierre reveals what Islam Makhachev must do to become UFC GOAT. St. George's Street. Pierre has laid out a fellow great's case for becoming the GOAT. Former Ultimate Fighting Championship champion George's Street. Pierre has outlined the path that Islam Makhachev could take to cement his status as the greatest of all time. Makhachev is tied with Anderson Silva for the longest win streak in UFC history. And if the Russian defeats Ian Garry at UFC 330 at Xfinity Mobile Arena in Philadelphia, he'll break the long-standing record. Street. Pierre recently revealed what the welterweight champion can do to further solidify his legacy. Pierre previews Makhachev vs. George's Street. Gary St. Pierre spoke about UFC 330's main event in a recent interview with MMA Junkie. The Canadian icon told the outlet, "I think it's going to be a good fight. Ian Garry is definitely a tough opponent, a very good striker. But Islam, once again, his goal is going to be to bring the fight to the ground. I think if he's able to do that, he's going to have an edge. If Ian Garry is able to keep it on the feet, Ian is going to have an edge. So, it's going to be interesting. Islam has the edge in terms of skills because he's more well-rounded." Street. "He can do it all, especially with his grappling," Pierre said. "He's got an edge in that department, and I think that's what he's going to try to go for." George's Street. Pierre's UFC GOAT take on Islam Makhachev's legacy path. Street. Pierre also suggested what Makhachev could do next if he emerges victorious in his next bout to cement himself as the undeniable GOAT. Maybe he will eventually go up to middleweight, try to do the 3-weight class club. Makhachev has won 16 fights in a row, and another win would make him the sole record holder. Furthermore, no fighter in UFC history has won belts in 3 separate weight classes. With Alex Pereira recently trying and coming up short, the Dagestani could be the next fighter to have a crack at triple champ status.